Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. Last time we were working on this, a way to make everything as untidy as possible, also known as the start of the mob trap. We got as far as making the geothermal generators, making a huge mess of our inventory, the tesseracts, and that is about it. Now, we want to actually get today onto the actual killing part of our mob trap. So, the thing that I chose for our mob trap is the Tesla coil. Here it is. It is an Industrial Craft 2 machine, obviously, that's why we're working on Industrial Craft 2. I've chosen it because, well, for one, I wanted to use Industrial Craft 2. For 2, it is fun. For 3, it's one of the better ones for actually killing Endermen. And the main reason I want a mob trap is because I can't get Ender Pearls very easily. So, here it is. It's actually not too bad to make. Now, it needs some electronic circuits. I'm going to have a few of these. A medium voltage transformer, item casing, all that. So let's start with the electronic circuits, just really quickly get everything together. Do we have any in here? We have one of those, 4 of those, that's a tree tap. I can't wait to get everything sorted out so I can get this inventory fixed up, because it is annoying me as much as I'm sure it is annoying you. Okay, so we don't actually have any copper. Copper is over here, and we are really getting through our copper. Industrial Craft, another one of the mods, which, well, lag, again, apologies if my computer is playing up like that. Industrial Craft, another mod, which uses tons and tons of copper. Why do they all love copper so? It's not very easy to cut things with a wrench, is it? Okay, I have put those away, and I'm going to keep opening that. Cutters, 29 uses left. That should about be enough. Cutters and copper plate to make the uninsulated copper cable, a full stack of it. I don't quite need that much. I'll make up 47 though. Right, to make up these circuit boards we also need to bash out a little bit of iron. There we go. And we need some redstone. Okay, so I want to completely fail, not really. Okay, let's pretend I didn't do that. Put in the redstone and put in the iron plate. That's getting us the electronic circuits. I'll just make up 6 because I have 6 geothermal generators, and 6 is just a nice number, isn't it? Now, the MV transformer. The MV transformer, the recipe is broken in the NEI here, but I happen to know exactly what it is. It is iron machine frames, which means that I need to bash out another load of iron. So, where's my nearly dead forge hammer? There. There we go. Right. So, shall I just... yeah, make 8. I might just as well. So, basic machine frames with copper cable. I'm going to need to make even more copper cable, one above, one below. That is how you make the MV transformer. They don't stack. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got that. We need iron item casings and redstone. I've got iron item casings. I have got redstone. I might even have enough. I'm short by 2 pieces, aren't I? Let's just grab a tiny bit more redstone, just so that I'm not left with a half full inventory full of rubbish. So the redstone goes around like that. We put electronic circuits in the bottom, and we put these item casings left and right, and a MV transformer in the middle. We've got a Tesla coil. Now, do those stack? They do, thank you so much. So let's just knock together 6 of those. Okay, and let's empty out our inventory a bit. We don't want the generators. We actually have everything we need nearly, so we're not going to even need the forge hammer. Those, or those anymore. Or those, or that forge hammer. I do need a little bit more copper cable though, because that will be what I will use to move things about. Now I do also need to think, shall I bother making an extra thing? There's 17 there anyway, so I might just as well use that. I can probably just combine them here. Yay. Okay, now why not? Since we're doing industrial craft, let's make some storage devices. Lots of storage devices in industrial craft. Hit the wrong key again. These are the equivalent of the things which I can't show you. Anyway, the redstone energy cells for the RF energy. In industrial craft you have various tiers of machines, the simplest of which is the very simple, oh computer why you hate me so, the simple bat box, which we might just as well use. It is a load of RE batteries, tin cable and wooden planks. So, do we have enough stuff to make those? We have 2 tins of those. We have plenty of tins of those. We have quite a few of those actually. Wood we should have plenty of. I've lost it though. Wood. And we need it. Redstone. We'll need more redstone than that. And that will do. So let's just make up a few of these. It is nice to have a few supplies again and just be able to make up as many as I want. I also need a forge hammer. Forge hammer, spare forge hammer for if that one breaks. Forge hammer. Tin, let's do 16 up to 28. RE battery recipe, dead easy. Oops. I could really have made more of those. I need a lot more of those. Okay, so grab the rubber out of this chest where it is being made. I should have a really laggy chest. There we go. Tin with that makes that, so we can probably just make up a few more because do we need a load of RE batteries? We need loads of RE batteries. I'd forgotten we needed quite that many. That's enough to make 2, isn't it? Well, 2 will have to do. So 1 there, and probably also there. Those across the middle, and a bit of insulated tin at the top gets us these bat boxes. 2 of, and an achievement, stash it. How very lovely. Right, we can put all of this stuff away now. We do still need the wrench. We don't need any of that, so we have bat boxes. We do need some copper cable, and I think that we are actually all set to start thinking about installing this stuff. I'm sure I'll have forgotten something. Oh dear, I really must fix this lag as well. So let's hop down to the mob trap, which is still just chugging away. You can see I have not gotten around to filling the floor in because there's no point in bothering just yet. So we have one of these item vacuums from Rotary Craft in each and every chunk because they can suck things in. They are being pulled out. I think I have actually got as far as installing the redstone engines. Yeah, of course I have not even slightly got as far as installing the redstone engines in these. So that's something else I'm going to have to do just really quickly. But the item vacuums themselves are working. They connect up through these pipes. I've not come down here yet and shown you. These are the iron transport pipes. They connect things together, send them off up there, and it's going up there to a chest. Is it? No, it is stopping just there. It will go up through there to a chest. Now, This is going to be a rather messy mob trap because A, I don't have all the resources I want just yet, it's still quite early game. B, I don't actually have, you know, a full factory set up to actually make it very nice and neat and pretty. So this will not be done in the most efficient way, it will just be plonked down pretty much anyhow. I can fit it all in and spread it out as much as possible. The Tesla coils kill things in a 9x9x9 square centred on themselves. So you need to stagger them that far apart, 9 squares apart basically. 8 squares in between each of them would be ideal. I have 6 actually. I'm going to use all 6. 4, 5, I might just use 5 to start with. I'm thinking I will just pop them in the gaps right in between everything, which is there. I'm going to pop it in, which is there right in the middle of that. That is problematic, so I'm just going to pop it one to the side on that one. Yep, that went really well. So can I hit them out with that? No. Do I have to hit them out with that? Yes. That's going to go straight into the item vacuum unless I catch it. So one there, one in between these two, probably about level with that one. So I have made more Tesla coils than I really need, and oh, where's that one on? This is just not going to be at all pretty. I'm losing all my prettiness in these things, but once I get to work back in that main factory, I can start doing that again. One in the middle. There we go, so we have Tesla coils all around here. Obviously anything which is going to spawn in the corners isn't going to get killed, because this will only reach 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's missing these 4 squares on the side. But it's still going to work, it's just going to be slightly less efficient, and I don't really mind because I'm going to be off doing other things for quite some time. So, what I'm going to do is put most of the things underground, i.e. down here, because obviously I want to keep floor space as clean as possible. So, Tesseract, I know one thing that I have completely forgotten, and that is the fluid ducts, so I'm going to have to go back upstairs for those. So here's our Tesseract. It's going to take lava power. It is going to receive fluid mode, blocked, and receive only. It was set to receive only, wasn't it? So it's not going to receive anything else. It's just going to receive lava. The lava is going to be pumped into various... I've made way too many generators, really. I could actually... Could I actually... I've never tried this, I'm kind of making this up as I go along, but I'm thinking that what I could probably actually do is actually just stick a generator right next to each and every one to power it individually. That's not even remotely going to use the backed boxes, so tough, basically. But that's how you make them, and they will store any excess energy you have. Tesseract's down there, let's put one here. I'm going to need quite a bit of the fluid duct if I do it this way, but hey, might as well have a bit of fun. It does mean that I don't need to run much cabled things, because in Industrial Craft if you run cable long distances, it loses energy, which is bad, even if you have infinite energy from a lava source like I do. So, have I popped one under there? No. Right, and then let's put these geothermal generators down, 5 of them. Bang. 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 That one did have... Yep, it did. Bang. And is it just that one? And bang. So there are our generators. Let's actually get them hooked up with a bit of fluid duct now. And we also are going to need some levers, because Tesla coils actually need switching on with a redstone signal. So I could use a redstone torch or a lever. Lever's obviously better because, sorry to the back boxes, because I don't want any light down there. Okay, so levers first. Cobblestone and sticks. I am going to need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try again. 6. I also have a bit in my hand. So I believe they are that way up. Really? I'm absolutely sure I saw a 6th piece of stick there. And apologies for my coughing. Right, there we go. We now have 6 levers. We now just need quite a lot of fluiduct. I don't know how much we actually have in stock. 23 pieces. That might be enough. How do you make fluiduct? Oopsie. What am I trying to do? Fluiduct. Or is it liquiduct in this? No, it is fluiduct. This was the one which is copper with hardened glass. I have so much of that stuff, I might just as well make up a little bit. Because by so much, I mean not very much at all, actually. So, coppers. Because I was making these up for I was making the hardened glass, should I say, for the glowstone illuminators, which are right there. So that will be plenty. How much is that? 53. That's certainly lots. Oh, cobble. Because, oh no, I need redstone engines, don't I? What I want to do is get everything set up. Before I actually switch the Tesla coils on, for the rather obvious reason that I don't really want to die. Redstone engines, I'm going to need four redstone engines and 4 more levers, of course, because I have 4 of the item ducts things, whatever they're called. Glass, I'm out of pistons. Pistons are over here. Do I have stuff in here to make these? 4 pistons. It's these. I need 8 of these, for which I don't have enough of those. So, which I probably still don't. Oops, I went to just make up a stack of those really quickly. There we go, make up 8 wooden gears. 7, 8. No, I don't have enough. I need more glass in that. Where's my glass? That is hardened glass. Oops. Glass should have ended up in here. There is my excess glass. Yep, I've got everything else to make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I can count, maybe not up to 6, but I can count up to 4. So that's 10 levers. I also want to get that bit of cobblestone in so that I can fill in the gaps. Okay, so let us dash down here. So, now as I've said in the last video, I want to keep as much floor here actually as possible. That's going to be rather difficult because obviously the more floor you've got, the more mobs are going to spawn. There we go. So just a lever at the bottom with a redstone engine on top, and make sure you do flick it on. That's ended up going in there. I'm now stuck in a hole. There's absolutely tons of stuff. How has a redstone energy cell ended up in there? How on earth have I lost one and not noticed? That is ridiculous. Okay. I've not really been keeping a close eye on my quarry. I'm using my redstone energy cells to power the quarry. So I must have dropped one at some point by accident while thinking about something else. That is my excuse. Anyway, I'm going to stick to that. So there we go, and there we go. So now I just need to fill in all of this with cobblestone. If only I could click in the right places, it would be so good. Right, actually, I better run the fluid ducts in first so I know where the piping is. So we have one of those there, so I'm going to, I think, bring it out this way. Fluid duct, fluid duct, fluid duct. Going that way, going that way. Going that way. So I'm going to have to... Oh, that's ugly. But hey, everything is. I'm going to have to send one out this way. I'm going to have to actually run it underneath a bit of cable there. A bit of cable obviously being a bit of piping. You know well and truly that I can't always talk. There we go. And run it up to that geothermal there. I'm actually going to need quite a decent amount. I'm going to fall in this so much, aren't I? And we need one going over this way. To there. So this episode's starting to go on for a while. Where are my fluid ducts? There's my fluid ducts. But I'd quite like to get this actually finished before the end of this episode, so I'm just going to carry on. So there we go, and if I connect that up to that, then with a bit of luck, you know there's going to be something go wrong here, because this is me doing it. Let's start out by getting that really shouldn't be connecting to that pipe at all. Can you whack these with a hammer and turn them off? You can. I don't think it will make any big problem. Oh yeah, everything's actually being pulled out of there now, and it's all going to fly over to the side. And I have lost that bit of cabling. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, everything's going to be being pumped out now, isn't it? And bouncing around here, so I'm going to lose that energy cell and everything. Wonderful, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Okay. Oh, fair. I have wood, so this is going to be what we call an emergency. Make a chest. And in an emergency, we panic. There we go, a chest. And a bit of cobblestone transport pipe to plug up that hole that I just made. There we go. So fluid ducts are going this way. Not up there though, up there. Has that connected again? Yeah, it has. Making a mess of everything. There we go. There we go. And what would you know? There we go. Okay, so that's connected all of that up. I think that's all of them. Yep, so we just need to actually get this to come out. Don't need to whack this with a hammer. Okay, I've set this up wrong somewhere. I've not actually set it to lava, apparently. Receive fluid frequency 12. That should be pulling. Receiving fluid. Enabled low. Owner me. And I have set something up wrong, haven't I? What have I done? I have fallen into a hole. Okay. Ignore redstone. Receive fluids from lava. Lava should be outputting, perhaps it isn't for some reason, so I'm going to have to go and check that. But I'm afraid this video has gone on long enough. I really wanted to get this completely finished. I'm not quite going to do, so I'm going to have to finish this off in the next episode. But you can see how this is going to work. Once all these torches are out, mobs are going to spawn. They're going to be killed by Tesla coils, and things are going to be sucked up into the item vacuums and taken up there. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll finish it off next time, and I very much hope to see you then.